Roth, CNN, New York.
Thank you, Richard, I think. It's not all fun, though. Some feel this movie sends a confusing message out about healthy sex. Other feels it promotes sexual violence. So let's talk about this. I'm joined by clinical psychologist and certified sex therapist Judy Kuriansky and Crissy Mayer, the co-creator of LatersBaby.net, a 50 Shades of Grey fan site. And, of course, fans know Later's Baby as the way Christian signs his love notes to Anastasia. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. Crissy, is it safe to say you're obsessed with 50 Shades?
Yeah, that would be accurate.
Why did you start your website?
You know, I talked my friend into reading the book, and then after we were talking about it a lot, and I said, why don't we just start a website? We can get to know more people, talk to more people, and make more friends that we can talk to and get more ideas.
So the movie opens tonight. Do you plan to go with a whole bunch of friends?
I actually got to see it last night with a bunch of friends that I've met through the site.
And?
We loved it. We all loved it.
You all loved it. Okay. So, Judy, 100 million copies of 50 Shades sold around the world. So what is it about bondage, discipline, submission, and masochism that strikes a chord with so many women?
Well, it's very depressing to me that this is being promoted as a Valentine's story. As you even said, Carol, in the beginning, that get out your whips and change for Valentine's Day. This is a day about love and about cuddling and about being told you're beautiful, not to be manipulated. So what is it about it that you just asked, Carol? It's that women have this desire sometimes to be dominated and to let themselves have the man take control, and this is an old story, unfortunately. Crissy was just saying it's fun, but to me I think it could be very dangerous to take a man to this movie, and especially for a young girl to go to this movie who's a virgin, and to see that this is what relationships are about. It should be about intimacy and love, not about whips and chains.
Right. Well, and Crissy, I think that part of the problem some people have with the movie is this young woman agrees to have sex she's really not sure about, or that causes her pain in order for this man to continue to love her. What message do you take away from it?
Well, first of all, it's important to say it's fictional, and everybody that I know who's read it can really differentiate that it's a story and it's not real life. You know, but it also can be a setup for conversations about what your own boundaries are and what you're interested and not interested in doing. And having those conversations with other people, you can help, you know, define your own boundaries going forward.
And let's talk about boundaries, Judy, because I'm not sure that some young people understand boundaries. We're having such a huge problem with sexual violence on campuses across the country.
Exactly, and I'm so upset because having been on the radio for so many years talking to young people and knowing what college girls, but also what many younger girls are learning, they're doing such really unpleasant things and allowing themselves to be subjugated, performing on boys, being angry instead of being loving, and I think the messages are very dangerous. I think parents should be very careful about their young girls going to see a film like this and thinking that maybe this is normal. This is what love should be about. Certainly not for your first sexual experience. The girl in the film and in the book is a virgin. To have this kind of introduction to love and relationships that's based on dominance and control, I think sets a bad message for young girls.
So, Crissy, I would say that young girls have a whole different feeling about this movie than Judy does, right? Is it a generational thing? Does Judy have a right to be concerned?
You know, I mean, it's fair to be concerned because there are some people, you know, young people and old people who have unhealthy expectations in a relationship. But, you know, part of it is also, you know, I know plenty of young people who seem to have very healthy, you know, boundaries and understanding what a relationship should be. But, you know, part of it is also just opening a conversation that was not here 5 years ago. And that may, you know, start the change in, you know, understanding where we should be with relationships and what is healthy and what's not healthy.
All right, well, we'll see. We'll see. I got to end it. Yeah, I got to end it there, unfortunately. Thanks to you both. Judy Kuriansky, Crissy Mayer, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Carol.
You're welcome. If dating wasn't already